Hey everybody, welcome back to White's Wondrous Minecraft World. In today's episode, I want to start off by showing you guys this area. If you don't know what this is, which by now you probably do if you're watching this video, this area is my village, or soon to be, my little village area that I have in this world. We're gonna have some market stalls with some villagers, and then we're gonna have a bunch of villagers in there. Villager hall right there. But last episode, I showed you guys a pathway design that I really liked, and you guys seem to really like it too. It's this path design, and I've extended it a little bit this way, over to where these market stalls are over here are at. I used stairs right here, because I felt like slabs just didn't do it for me. Stairs just look better in my opinion, and flow better with this pathway. Create a little circle right here for this area. Not looking too shabby. Like I said, I want to put some villagers and stuff in here whenever we start getting villagers over to this place. But that'll be a little while. Actually, we might do some of that this episode. I don't know. Just depends on how far we get. But in today's episode, we're going to be working over here. I'm going to be extending the pathway. I want to extend the pathway from here over to there, over that way. Maybe make a small bridge over there that heads back to the spawn chunks. If we head this way, I want to go inside of this area and start, maybe finish, the inside here. Because the inside here, if you don't know, is going to be all villagers and a little bit of storage probably for some villager materials up here. Yeah, probably up here. I don't know if I have any extra villagers up here. They may be pretty difficult to get up here. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Hope y'all will enjoy it. But now, I think it is time I get to work in this world. It is becoming nighttime. So it's that time of the day where I get cracking on the stuff we have to do today. I will start off by working on some paths. And I'll meet you guys back when I've done that. Okie doke. So I've been working. Haven't done a lot of work, but I have been working a little bit. And I got this far on the pathway so far. I'm continuing the 5 white kind of area, blending in this part with the rest of the pathway. Go down some stairs. We're going to head this way. The path will eventually head all the way to... It does curve around a little more than it needs to, but the path will eventually head this way over to a little stream area that borders these spawn chunks and this area. Which that is 0, 0 over there, if you don't know where exactly in the world that is. See right here. The pathway... I had it phase out right there. I might not do that. I might change that up because we are going to be building a bridge that's kind of a phase in between. Which I have an idea for the bridge. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I guess we'll find out. So this is the middle. Where's the middle? That's the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay. So... I have a little bit of a topic to talk about while I build this bridge. I figured that this was a great opportunity for that topic. And that topic is something that has been asked about in the comments section recently. And that I should have told you guys by now, but I just hadn't. And that is the situation with my face. So many of you probably already know this, but I would say a month or 2 ago at this point, I did a face reveal on the channel, posted a video of it, and all that handy dandy stuff. And if you go look for that video now, you'll see that that video is private. Now that video is not private because anybody said anything mean about my face or anything, or nothing like that. It has nothing at all to do with that. What it has to do with is... it's a situation where it's, you know, it's not you, it's me sort of thing. That's what it is here. I thought a lot about having my face on the channel. I thought a lot about that recently, and I came to the conclusion that I didn't want to associate my face and what I looked like with this channel. When I started this channel almost 2 years ago, I came in with the intentions of never showing my face, ever. Because I didn't feel like it suited my content, I don't feel like it was that important either. What's the point in revealing your face when it really shouldn't be that big of a deal on a channel like mine? That it's majority gameplay, and it's not funny moments. It's just let's plays and stuff like that. So to me, when I started the channel, that was part of the reason why I didn't want my face to be shown. The other part of the reason, and this is something that I didn't really want to necessarily talk about, but the other reason that I didn't want to show my face is because I didn't want to be associated with who I am in real life. Now, there's nothing wrong with what I am in real life, but if I wanted to become, I wouldn't say get a name for myself, but be associated with something from the internet, I didn't want to have it have anything to do with what I do in real life. I didn't feel like that was important or should be important. Wow, I just messed up this bridge badly. Oh gosh, okay, we need to take care of that. Oops. But yeah, I didn't want anything I did in real life to have any association with this channel. This is purely for, this channel is, it's purely because I don't know how I want to describe this. Basically, like I said, I just did not want anything in real life to be associated with this channel. And by having my face on the channel, I felt like I violated that. This is kind of one of the rules that I had set for myself when I first started this channel. So I took that video down. It is private. You won't be able to see it, sadly. Some of you will say sadly. Others, like myself, may not. But yeah, that video is taken down. I won't be doing a face reveal anytime soon, of course. Oh, I did this badly. This is not turning out well. This is really bad. That's what I get for talking. So yeah, that's basically it. There won't be a face reveal probably ever. I realized that I made a mistake doing that, and so I took things down, took things in my own hands with that, and just kind of moved on and whatnot. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this bridge. Probably make some changes to it because I'm not the biggest fan of what it's looking like right now. So I don't know. I'll take a look and see what I like. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead, go off camera and mess around with this bridge, and I will be back in just a moment. So the bridge is done, and who knew just turning a block sideways, except for that block apparently, that block's not turned sideways. It's great job, White. You did a fantastic job doing your job. Great. But who knew that turning a block sideways would actually make things look a lot better? When I first started out making this bridge, I thought that it was going to end up terrible, but it actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's only oak wood. I could have used a little bit different stuff with it. Maybe add a little bit of stone brick or smooth stone or something. But in the end, I think it looks pretty good. We're not going to extend these all the way down to the bottom. That just doesn't make sense on a bridge, at least for this kind of bridge. And overall, it's kind of plain, but it does the trick, and that's what I was going for. And as you can see here, I have finished the pathway that goes from this area to that area. And it turned out pretty good, actually. I'm quite surprised at how good the curves are that I got. It's done really well, and I'm very proud of how this turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. But now that that's done, what I'm gonna move on to is over here, because I've been thinking a lot about the inside, and I think I have. Why is there a block missing? Okay, never mind. I think I have an idea down for what I want to do inside of here. I think I have an idea for the floors. They'll probably be pretty plain, but I think I have an idea for the floors and for the sides. What I plan on doing is having villagers down here and up here will be mainly storage, maybe a few extra villagers. If I need a few extra villagers, that'll be beneficial to me. So hopefully that'll turn out pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and get working on the inside of this building, and I'll be back again in just a moment. Alright guys, so as you saw, I did quite a bit of work off camera, and as you can see right here, I've done even more work since then. Not the entire top floor here is birch yet, but it will be very soon, as soon as I, get around to doing that. But here are the stalls that I have. I haven't done the backs yet, but I think that these are looking pretty good. They stick with the theme that I have for this place, which is pretty cool. It's not the most colorful, but we will be adding a little bit of color to this. It's kind of plain right now. We will probably mess around with the floor and the ceiling a little bit to kind of break stuff up. But I was thinking, since we plan on using wool out there, these things to kind of color coordinate what kind of villagers go where, why don't we do that in here? And I had a little perfect place up here to put them. What I might do, I'm not sure, maybe on the wool or above the wool, is put a sign and put all of the relevant trades that each of the villagers, because we're going to have one single villager of every single, or at least, I guess, 12 different types, if there's even that many, in here, in this place. So this is going to work out pretty well, I think. We'll just need 12 different types of wool, or 12 different colors or whatever, but this will work out pretty well, I think. I was quite surprised when I thought about that, so yeah. But that is all I have done. Now, I think I want to work on this place a little bit more, and we're also going to be, for the rest of the episode, building some more market stalls, working on some more roads, all that kind of stuff. I don't think I will get to this top place today, sadly. It's just going to be a lot of work, and I'm not really sure if I can think of any ideas today, but we'll see. I may still get to it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go off camera, do some more work, and I'll be back in just a moment. And for the final update of today's episode, of course, lots and lots of progress has been made. I've expanded the paths once more. I brought this path over that way a little bit. This path will eventually go over to the nether portal that's over there, which yeah, we're going to leave that portal where it is because it's exactly at 0, 0. But I extended this pathway over here. I added a couple of these little market stalls around here. I added one over here, and the pathway just kind of stops right here. I have to take care of all these villagers down here before I go any further. So that's why it just kind of stops right there. And if we head back this way and we head into this place, I replaced the white wool with lime green because white doesn't make sense. I mean, we're not going to have a completely white market stall, are we? I don't think so. And I added a few other colors over here that I end up using out there. And we still have one more space. I'm not really sure what I want to put right here. I might do a dark blue because I don't think we have a dark blue anywhere. We have cyan. I think that's cyan. We don't have blue, so I might do blue. That would look pretty good in this area. Ooh, and one last thing. The very top of this place. Let me go this way. Let me go this way. Let me go this way. Can we go up? Oh, yeah. Up here, I haven't done anything with this area. I added some borders right here. I added some furnaces right here. Add some borders around this window. But I haven't done anything up here yet because I was going to do a storage room, but I want to get you guys' feedback. This area up here is definitely too big to be an entire storage area for this place. Way too big. I do not need this much storage for this area. So I was wondering if you guys had any suggestions for what I could put up here. I could change these out and do some auto smelters, or honestly, I don't even know what else. I mean, the storage system will probably take up maybe half of this, maybe, but then the other half is open space. I don't really know what I should do with it. So let me know down in the comment section below what you think I should do. What else you think I should do up here? If I should do like maybe an enchantment setup. I don't really know why I would need an enchantment setup. That's the thing. I don't really know why I would need anything else other than a storage room up here. But like I said, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Now, of course, as in every episode, it is now time for the comment of today's video. I'm going to go ahead, head over to the main base and pick a comment, and I'll be back with you all in just a moment. So today's comment is from a user by the name of Wakasha. He commented on episode 109, now being featured on episode 110. He said, "White, what are your PC specs? Just wondering, smiley face." Now, I did answer this comment on the video. If you guys want a more in-depth explanation, you can go to the previous episode. But essentially, I have a pretty good computer. I have 2 hard drives. One's an SSD, one's a regular mechanical hard drive. I have a pretty decent CPU. It's an i7, an Intel i7, and my graphics card is a GTX 760. So overall, it's pretty good. Oh, and 16 gig of RAM. I started out with 8. 8 is completely fine, but I figured 16 was a kind of a pretty good step in the process to having a better computer. Eventually, though, I do think that eventually I'll get a new computer. I don't know when. It may be a couple years. But I'm hoping eventually to get a new computer that is a lot more upgraded than this one is. Like, for instance, I would love to get if the GTX 1080s are still the top graphics cards in a couple years, which they probably won't be, but some like the equivalent of a GTX 780, 1080, that's what it is. I would love to get in the future, as well as a higher end CPU. The one I have right now is an i7, but it's not the highest end i7, so there's a lot of stuff that I would love to get. But yeah, that's basically my PC specs. Like I said, if you want a more in-depth explanation, go to previous episode and I'll have to comment. So yeah, guys, that is gonna do it for today's episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and or not already subscribed. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.